What's up, everyone? This is Ghost here, and today it's a new day, a new podcast. So let's go, as they say, Let's go. Ma- Mar-
We're going to talk
Mario.
about everything gaming related. We've been trying to record for about 10 times. DJ Rubinator already got sick of it and decided to leave because we were just spouting memes here and there, whatever the fuck we want. And we don't have an actual subject, so we're just going to talk about games and we'll see where the fuck we end up. Let's go.
I thought my intro was perfect.
Well, okay.
Just awkward and stuff, intentionally, of course. Of course, no one's gonna believe that now, but anyway, yeah, let's do it. So, did you guys have any good gaming experiences recently, or not really? I heard I heard Hunter screech a couple times. Oh yeah, where were Kevin and Hunter, by the way? Didn't even say that.
I'm pretty sure they've noticed that by now if they've...
Yeah, I mean, if DJ Rubinator was here, he would be screeching. He did that in the last couple ones, and also like really
Yeah, I
weird
heard it
ones
too.
where he just completely stopped the conversation. Like, I don't know how he does it. He just manages to fucking make everything awkward, but also comedic at the same time, and I appreciate him for that. I appreciate you. Okay, so everything good in the hood or not really?
I've not been doing anything very new lately.
Yeah,
I've
same.
bought a lot of extra PS4 games. I mean,
Oh, talking about PS4, are you guys gonna buy the new God of War game? I've been looking at it. It looks kind of alright. You're gonna fight against Norse gods, which looks to me pretty interesting.
You're fighting against Norse gods.
Yes. Yes.
Need ass.
Yeah,
Against.
yeah, yeah. Did I say?
Yeah.
I think I said at, but not as at. Like you're gonna beat the fuck out of them instead of the other way around.
Oh, okay.
You're against them. That's what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, are you guys gonna pick that up, or are you guys
to
like...
be honest, no. I
No.
currently have about 15 PS4 games, of which over 10 unplayed. Like,
Oh.
I've tested them, but not much beyond that. So
Yeah, I have the same with that.
I'm going to be pretty busy.
I've only had like, of the PS4 games I bought, I only really played Horizon Zero Dawn, but I only have 3 PS4 games. I have Ratchet and Clank, Uncharted 4, and then Horizon. And Ratchet and Clank is alright, but I don't know, I don't really feel like going really into that right now. And Uncharted 4, I need to play the other 3, so I'm kind of waiting for a good opportunity to pick those up. So yeah.
And I don't own a PS4, so yeah. It
But
won't
you have
be.
bought some new Xbox 360 games.
Yeah, right.
Which ones?
I've bought Bayonetta. I've bought Dead Space.
Oh,
Um,
I need to play Dead
Some-
Space as well.
some weird ass racing game. I wanted to play that with my little brother. Thought it was fun, but no, it wasn't. Oh yeah, and I bought Ninja Gaiden.
You know what? About Dead Space, I remember seeing Dead Space at Kingsday a few last year, but I didn't pick it up. I think this year I am gonna go and pick that one up.
There is a Dead Space in my current second-hand store.
Yeah, no, but that's expensive, dude. I want to buy it for
No,
like
no,
€1
no.
or some random.
Yeah, exactly. It's King Lope.
Nice. Okay. I thought you meant Easy Cash.
No.
Oh, nice.
Like,
Well, in that case.
but either way, like, yeah, it's there. So if you want to pick it up for cheap,
Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait. I want to see what they have at Kingsday
Kingsday.
first, because I mean,
we're gonna have we hopefully going to have a major pickups video.
yes, we're gonna record that day and actually have a Game Claimers episode about it. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna record it. I might ask DJ Rubinator if he can film, but I'm not really sure yet. I don't think is that too much to ask of him to like film with his camera. He has a good camera. Or
I mean, it depends if he wants to join at all. Like, if he wants to join.
I mean, I don't really see why he wouldn't want to join. He last year he was there. Also,
Yeah,
like, we're probably
that was
gonna
fun
go to
experience.
3 spots. I mean, the last one did pretty well. Can't believe that was almost a year ago. That Game Claimers episode. That's kind of weird to think. That's a year ago. Not much.
Time flies, doesn't it?
Not much has changed.
But a year isn't that much if you take it into perspective.
I did start collecting a lot from that
Yeah,
point
same.
onward. If you look at the video, a couple of videos before that, when I unboxed Shadow of the Lord of the Rings, Shadow of Angmar, Lord of the Rings Online, from that point onward, I have bought a lot of things. I've bought a lot of Halo things, the Halo 3 Legendary Edition, the Halo Xbox 360, second Game Claimers episode. 8 months ago, dude, we need to record another one. So I'm kind of hyped. 1 for the video and 2 for what I'm gonna find there, because last year was a good year.
Not for me, though. I
Same.
don't think I've bought anything last year.
I
All I
did.
saw-
I did. You need to look a lot.
I
Because-
hope I have the same finds as I had in that secondhand store last month with the Mario games.
Oh my god.
I don't think I've even told that in a video before.
Okay, so me and Kevin went to this used store next to our school, basically, and usually I'm the one who kind of goes like sprinting to the things to get, because that's just my style, I guess. But this time we've already been there a couple times and there hasn't really been much, so I was like, alright, I'm not gonna really run. So we walk there, Kevin is walking in front of me, and he just starts bolting. Not like sprinting, but with his hands. He like, I've never seen him grab shit that fast before. He grabbed, and you know what the fuck he grabbed? I don't know. There were 3 games, right? Fucking Super Smash Melee, Mario Kart Double Dash, fucking Mario Sunshine, and you also bought a 360 controller, right?
Yep,
How much did you pay for the total of that?
10 euros.
Oh my god. I think you could ask for more for the controller alone.
Exactly.
I bought an original GameCube controller that day. I found that there as well for $250, which is also a pretty good deal because you don't come by those often. So yeah, I was pretty, I guess, not really happy. I was kind of like, fuck, why did he get all the good shit? And then a few fucking days later, I wasn't at school. I was at a store where I internship for school, you know, whatever the fuck. Let's not get into that. But he went there alone, same place. He found fucking Sonic the Hedgehog for Game Gear. Always when he goes or he walks before me, he gets the good shit. I never get good shit. Except, like, I did find The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker for $250, which was a pretty
And
good
Kingdom
deal.
Hearts, which is also a pretty expensive game.
Yep. It's the American version as well. I noticed later.
Which is pretty good in the Netherlands.
Yeah, you don't see them often. Unless it's like a DS games. Those are pretty common. Like the American versions. I like those cases better. They're a little bit smaller. And I think the back, or not the back, I don't know what you call it. Just the side where you look at when you store it is just a bit better because you actually have this little art thing instead of just a white background and the title. So it's better to store, it looks better. It's just better overall. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
What do you want to find at Kingsday? Any particular things?
I want to find... You know what would be pretty cool and also kind of like maybe it could potentially be there? A crystal original Xbox, which is the white see-through one. There's also the green one, which is the Halo edition. Of course, I would rather find that one, but that one is a little bit more rare. And of course, I'm not gonna find the orange one because there are only 3 of those in the world. But
Yeah.
would be cool. I mean,
That would be cool to find.
yeah, something super rare, just like when you
Yeah,
don't
if you would
expect
find
it.
one of those, would you sell it or would you keep it?
The orange ones,
Yeah, if you find the orange one.
I would keep it, of course, unless someone like gives me like so much money I don't have to do anything for the rest of my life. Because I'm probably not gonna play on it, and I mean, you could watch a Metal Jesus Rocks video about that thing. He also has this thing for the N64, an attachment for at the bottom. It's really weird, so you could play also like other things. It was kind of like a disk drive, I think, because they wanted to upgrade to that. But it was never released in America, only in Japan. And he has an American prototype, so that was pretty cool to see. I don't really know if it has any games, but it's more like a collector's item, really.
Okay.
Would be cool to collab with him someday, because he seems like a cool dude.
We had a collab with Dangerfield recently, so I never thought something like that would happen.
That's true, but I mean,
But you never know.
I was like, with Dangerfield, I was there from the beginning, so I don't really know if Metal Jesus Rocks would notice me. Maybe I could shoot him an email and ask, but I'm really
It really
not.
depends if
Maybe he's in the mood. I don't know. I mean, he's kind of like exactly like me. He has long hair. He likes metal. He likes retro video games. It's kind of like me from the future, dude. The fuck?
Whoa, dude.
I don't know if he believes in aliens though. Okay, let's not go there.
That was like several
Yeah.
attempts of a podcast
Yeah, we
ago.
tried to talk about aliens, but it just didn't work because we didn't have much to say. Sorry if you hear button mashing in the background. I'm playing Halo.
Yeah, I'm playing Overwatch.
Yeah.
Bayonetta.
So you're probably hearing my keyboard for most of the video because I like spamming my keys a lot. So what were we talking about again?
Kingsday. So, what would you guys like to find?
I'm not really sure because I'm well,
Maybe a
something
Game
completely
Gear to play your
unrelated
games?
to a video, but I'm trying to clean everything up to a certain point. Like, it's too long to explain for an actual video, but I'm not really looking for anything at the moment, like, that I need to have.
That's the problem with game claiming, because we went game claiming with Striker, Giraffel, and DJ Rubinator, and no one was really looking for anything. So they were just there for the ride. And it's cooler to have like everyone looking for shit because they want to have shit.
Yeah, I do want to have shit, but not just yet. Like, I have a really stupid mindset about this at the moment, and you've probably noticed that. Like, I've been saying, like, I want to go with you on gameplay mirrors, but every time you ask me, I say no, because I want to wait.
Yeah.
You probably noticed
I
me
don't know.
saying that.
Yeah, I don't know why. Because you have this weird thing where you just want to sell everything before you buy new things, and
Well, it's more like
I don't know why that's
just
necessary.
for this once time, just for once. Because, like, I don't think I've ever discussed stuff like that with you, but
but probably not.
I'm not going to in this podcast either.
Doesn't matter.
Because it's a little bit stupid for me to rant about that.
Okay.
But regardless, for once, I'm going to sell like everything I own and basically start over with all that kind of stuff.
My controller
but-
went wild there. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, I had this weird fucking binary rifle which has this weird ass beam, and it went on for a little bit too long. I feel like because it was an insane beam. But okay, go ahead.
But let's talk about the collections, because you already said like you've been collecting a lot more stuff recently.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe doing a room tour, or collection tour soon. That might be kind of cool, but I don't know about those IRL videos because I don't have a camera for it yet. That's also why I talked about the DJ Rubinator thing just now. Because I do want to have it, but yeah, this is not really for the podcast either. I need to get...
Like it really
the
depends.
government owes me a lot of money.
If we're ever going to be a lot more serious about YouTube, like
I want
Then
that.
I should yeah, if it turns out that it could happen, like I would invest in an actual good camera.
I am planning on actually. I want to get the G7X. It is a
Isn't that the
five.
same as Ruben?
Yeah, it's the same, but I don't really care if it's the same or not. It's a great
But since
camera.
it's I mean, if it's good, I don't see.
I mean,
why
it's not
would be a
really. I
problem.
mean, again, don't get me wrong. It's a fuck ton of money, but it's not that expensive for a camera.
How
And
expensive is it?
it's like 500.
That's a
pretty-
lot of money.
That's a lot.
It's pretty expensive, but in camera terms, that it's not really that much for what you get because you get 60 FPS, 1080p, and you have the little screen that turns around, which is very handy for vlogging
Yeah,
in this case.
if you say it like that.
And I
If-
could use it for more than just game claimers because I'm going to
That's
use
true,
it as a webcam, as like because right now I record everything on my phone, which is fine for now if I'm inside because I could use my Blue Yeti microphone. But if I'm outside, obviously I can't use my Blue Yeti microphone. So
Yeah.
and the sound of my phone is fucking shit. If you look at the Picking Up Sonic Forces video, you know what I mean. It's fucking horrible. So that's why I'm kind of like not really a fan of actually recording sound on my phone. Because we could do the video like we did the pickups video where we film when we go and we talk over it in the pickups part, I guess, where we talk about our pickups and then have the little screen with our where we actually pick it up on the screen, like so it's kind of like a pickups video and a game claimers video combined, which is also cool, which we could do, I guess, but
Mhm.
we need to film a lot then.
This
I'd
time
say,
I
I'd
will-
say it's worth.
Yeah, same. I mean, I want to make fun videos, also not just for YouTube, but just to look back on and think like, oh, that
Exactly.
was a great day, you know. Because
I hope it's gonna be a great day.
because I don't make shit with YouTube at the moment, so it's not really viable for me right now. Is viable a word? I don't really know if that.
Kinda.
Right. It's not really an option right now.
What about collecting? Like we've been planning to do a game claimers thing, like a session
for a
where we just
while.
get together.
Yes, but it's
like
kind of.
every month.
it's-
Like I would say.
I want to. In the
month.
perfect opportunity, I would want to have them like every 2 weeks. Right now, that's not gonna happen.
I would
'cause-
personally prefer to have it like once every month, like
Yeah,
for the
exactly,
actual
that-
thing, because we were planning on like collecting those pop figures, those final.
Oh yeah,
pop.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's talk about that. We were planning on going when we're game claiming, going every month, and we get one pop vinyl figure. They're kind of like these fun figures that are of all.
Pretty
different
sure everybody
franchises.
knows what that is.
Yeah,
Like,
if you
Yeah.
see them, you
so
recognize
popular.
them, and there are so many of them. So I have one of them right now.
Same.
I mean, they're pretty expensive though. I mean, at the end of the day, they're just little figures.
Yeah, true, but
But
for
still,
a collector's point, it's not that
Collector.
much.
yeah, that's true. But I don't know. I'm not really planning on buying super many of them.
I'm gonna buy one every single game claimer thing. Like,
Yeah,
if
maybe
it's gonna
me
be
too.
once every month,
But if I have
like,
to
just
choose,
to see how big of a collection I can obtain.
but if I have to choose between a rare game I want or a pop figure, I'm gonna go for the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess.
So
That's
yeah.
an obvious
Great.
choice.
So yeah. Any do you guys have any notable things in your collection? I don't really know
I've
if Hunter
lately
has
been
really a
turning in a
collection.
little bit of a Nintendo fanboy. I really want to buy a Switch.
Has just bought a Game Gear game.
Well, I've bought 15 PlayStation games, but that's not really.
I
I've
love
been-
Nintendo.
I gave away my Wii, and I don't own a Wii U nor a Switch. I love Nintendo.
I
No, but in
own-
all seriousness,
I own all Nintendo consoles except the Switch
Why?
but
because the
seriously,
Switch
no.
is 300 euros and I'm not.
More 400,
Well,
about 400 at least.
if you get some accessories, yes, but
Yeah, but it's really hard. It's a lot harder to find a Nintendo Switch without accessories.
well, I don't know. Depends. But yeah.
So, but yeah, there are so many things that I want to collect. Like I said, I currently have a very small collection of amiibos. Like they were at my local toy store.
Did you just say amiibos?
Yeah, fuck you. I also
Haven't
say
you
Pokemon
learned?
every once in a
Haven't you
while.
learned anything about Pokemans? Or
Yeah, I used to say that when last week. But I don't say it because I actually don't know that it's pronounced that way. I just do it out of habit.
oh, by the way, I do want to make another pickups video before we go game claiming in Kingsday because I have a lot of stuff before that, and I don't really want those mixed in. In the Kingsday video, I really only want Kingsday items.
Yeah, same here.
So yeah, that's. I just wanted to mention that if we weren't recording.
But also,
I would
if
have said
I'm
it
going
as
to
well.
be in that pickups video, I'm not sure if you want me.
Sure.
But I have so much
Oh
shit.
fuck, my headset. Go ahead.
There are so much shit that I've bought lately, like all the PlayStation games, as well as a lot of other stuff, gaming related, of course.
I have a lot of stuff as well. It's not as much as I would like for a pickups video, but it's fine. I mean, it doesn't have to be that long. The last one was like 20 minutes.
Well, I have a lot more than I had in that video.
Yeah. In that
But I'm
video,
not
you
gonna-
didn't really have much.
No, like, and it wasn't necessarily game related back then.
No, you had a lot
Because
of
we didn't
DVDs.
really know what the fuck we were gonna buy at the start of the.
Yep.
that
It was a
day.
fun day, though. We walked a lot.
A lot.
But it was
You
worth
weren't
it.
there though.
He was there. He
No,
filmed.
not that time, right?
He filmed.
Oh yeah, but we did it. Was that the second time? Because we walked a lot twice. Like
Oh,
I feel like the one where Hunter wasn't there, we walked even more.
Oh, you mean when we went from school to my house and then some more?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. The second time was with Hunter. That was like, we started somewhere and then we went to my house. Not at school this time, but
Yeah, the very first time we walked even more, and I actually had like blisters on my feet.
yeah, same. That wasn't a fun time, but it was worth it. I mean, we have a cool video now,
Exactly.
and I mean, I'm not really sure how we're going to transport on King's Day. I think we'll figure it out. I'm not really sure because I don't really know if I should ask DJ Rubinator if he could drive us because then I have to pay the gas and it's just annoying. Oh.
And I think that if we were going to with the bus or whatever, like that's gotta be full.
Yeah,
Like so many people want to travel with.
I think we could. Yeah, you don't have a bike. That's a problem.
Yeah,
That-
some
that-
fuckers
that's-
stole it.
That's the main problem. If you have a bike or anything like that, then everything's just fixed. Because, I mean, Hunter can come with a bike. I pretty much go everywhere with the bike.
If my sister can fix her bike, then you
But I
could-
don't want to be on her bike. But
You
that's,
can be
that-
on
that's not
Hunter's
for the
bike.
podcast.
That's for sure not.
No, fuck all this. Let's talk about a podcast.
I think this is good for the podcast. Why not?
We're talking about
I don't
Future
care.
bicycles
stuff.
and how we're gonna travel.
It's a podcast. It's about us talking about whatever.
True that, and it's pretty random this time.
You know what's a good podcast? The H3 podcast.
Like you talk about it a lot, but to this day I still haven't watched a single full podcast.
I've watched all of them.
Like I've only watched some memes about it.
They kind of have a cool studio going on and stuff, which is pretty awesome. Man, sometimes I like dream, like, well, not really like dream, but like think of like, it would be awesome to like be there on their show or something. I mean, of course, it's probably not gonna happen, but
To me, it would be awesome to be a YouTuber in general, but I just don't think that it's gonna happen for me.
the chance is just so small.
Because I'm just like, not only am I a lazy fuck, I'm just too awkward to be that as well.
Well, me too, though. I think all YouTubers are like that, but they kind of opened up through YouTube.
What happened?
I don't know.
Discord fucked up yet again.
Oh, do I need to repeat?
Thanks, Discord. Sure, go ahead.
I think the shy YouTubers kind of opened up because of YouTube.
That's
Most of them.
Because
Definitely.
all of them, all the OG YouTubers like Shane Dawson and stuff, they started doing YouTube because I guess either they were bored or they wanted to help other people feel good in the day.
But
So, yeah.
to be completely honest, it's not that I'm really shy. I'm just like
I'm just awkward.
I I have a problem in the sense that I am I am not capable of making a normal sentence.
I hear.
Yes.
We are.
But that's why you have
I tend to stutter a
editing.
lot. Exactly. That's true. But I tend to stutter a lot for no reason. Like, it's only when I talk in English, even though my English is a lot better than my Dutch. Well, not a lot, but you get the point.
I suppose.
I personally think that I speak English just about fluently. Like,
Well,
but whenever I make an actual sentence, I just stutter.
yeah, but that's also kind of like being nervous for being recorded, I guess. Kind of what
As we
I
speak, I really don't like. If I wouldn't see the actual podcast later, I would just not even realize we are recording at the moment.
I guess we should work towards that because that's how you make a podcast. Just don't think of the recording, just have a conversation.
Just
Exactly. Well,
go with it.
all our podcasts have basically been talking about some random stuff we
Well,
were
yeah.
thinking about at that very moment.
I think at the end of the day, you just need to get used to the camera, or
Thing is,
or
like, we
recording.
never really practice or
Nope.
like-
Unless it's the intro.
yeah.
Yeah.
Those are about 1,000 ticks because somebody always tends to scream. Like, no name calling, but
Yeah.
yeah, like, we've always think about a subject on the spot.
Usually, yes. But then it
Usually,
doesn't
yeah.
work, and then we just talk about random stuff like just today.
Exactly, like we were thinking about making alien podcasts and maybe even
Yeah.
ghosts or whatever.
But aliens, we were like in the podcast for like 10 minutes, and it just wasn't working, so we just restarted. And after a couple tries, now we're here, you know.
Like, I still want to make an alien podcast someday, but like,
Yeah.
you don't
yeah,
really
same.
know.
But
Well, like, we do know a lot about aliens, like me and
Well,
Ghosty.
you can't really know much about aliens, but
Well, you get what I mean. Like,
we have a lot to say about it.
theory based and whatever, and our opinions.
But I don't think a podcast is the right platform for that. I think we could
That.
better just have a different video about it. Maybe just a 20-minute videos where you plan everything out beforehand and then.
Exactly. That's. But in the podcast, we just talk about gaming-related stuff most of the time. Halo.
Yes. Playing
That's
it
because
right now.
we have a lot of things to say about Halo.
Yeah, I think
Well,
I
you,
think
most of the time.
everyone here with the game we have in common the most we like is Halo because
Exactly, because me and Hunter play League, but you don't know. I don't really play it either anymore. But
I mean
we know a lot about League of Legends. Me and
I
Hunter
don't.
also know a lot about Overwatch. But
I
you don't.
do a little, not that much,
A
but I
little,
don't really
yeah.
think there's not much to know about Overwatch.
I mean, if you don't know the characters or about the gameplay,
Yeah.
what's there to talk about?
I don't know. I just can't really get into Overwatch. I don't know what it is. It's just like I like it, you know. It looks good. It's a colorful game, but I don't really like the fact that you're kind of restricted in a sense because one character can only do one thing. Like a tank can only tank. A
I mean,
fucking
that's
attack
definitely
character can
not
only
true.
attack. A support can pretty much only support. You can't really like.
That's
If you look at
definitely not the case
that's
in
not
Overwatch,
no.
if you
if I'm
look
completely honest.
if you look at Halo, for instance, you have to do everything. You have to be defensive. You have to be offensive. You have to know when to do what. With Overwatch, you're kind of like, oh, this person will do this for me. This person will do this for me. If you have a good team, of course.
Well, we're talking about Overwatch, so no, you're not gonna have a good
Yeah.
team.
Yeah, I guess, but
right off the bat.
I don't know.
But-
I also don't like. I like games or first-person shooters where I can have different weapons. I mean, of course, you can have different weapons in Overwatch, but it's just different.
Yeah, like some people just like different games. That's just how it is,
Yeah, and my favorite game at the moment is Halo. So,
and
yeah.
it's probably always gonna be like that. Too.
yeah.
Yeah, it's been it. It's been it for a while. If you watch the Dangerville video with you can see, or I told a little bit about my Halo past.
I don't really have a favorite game, to be completely honest. Like if we're talking about most played games,
Probably
Oh.
League.
no. Probably Pokemon, to be honest.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, didn't even think of that. Pokemon is fun, dude. I hope they're gonna.
What's your
Yeah,
favorite
let's
Pokemon
talk
game?
about the fucking new one. Let's talk about the RPG. Did I talk about it already? With
We have about 3 podcasts completely dedicated to it.
Yeah, but no. But like the new
What?
things I thought of, like the in-game
Oh.
things with the Pokepark stuff.
Yeah, we've talked about that in the
In,
Switch video, I think.
Nintendo, yeah.
Yeah, Nintendo
Oh, I
Direct
could
video.
have. Yeah, I think the direct one.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, okay. But I still think that idea, if they do that, that would be fucking amazing.
That would be so awesome.
If they bought it, I mean, if they made that, my Switch would have been ordered. My Switch would be in my hands. I don't know. I mean, the point is, I would have bought a Switch so fast if they do that. I mean, because Legend of Zelda is
really
fun, but I'm not gonna buy a
interested
Switch
to-
only for Zelda.
I really want to see what they think of with the new Pokemon game. Like, to be honest, I'm not sure what they're gonna make of it.
Yeah,
Like, I really have no idea. There are so many things they could do. Like, they could make it stay the exact same.
I have high hopes, but on the other hand, I think they're just gonna make a 3DS version on the Switch, which
To be
would be
completely
a
honest, I
real
have a
bummer.
feeling they're gonna fuck up this game.
I think
It's gonna
they're
be-
they're
in a
going
bad way.
their good streak of things going well for them has kind of been too long. I feel like, because you can't always make good games, because they've pretty much haven't fucked up in the last, like, since the Switch came out, basically. I mean, Odyssey was great. Zelda was
Odyssey
great.
was great. Zelda was great. Hopefully, the new Smash will be good. Like as far as we
Oh
know.
yeah, that's also like a thing, because Smash.
Splatoon was great, by the way, as well. Or at least.
Oh yeah,
so I heard.
it was received well. I haven't played it myself.
Mario Kart was the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe version was conceived pretty well.
Yeah, conceived.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I meant. With,
Nintendo
What's on the
pumping it out.
I can't
What's on the
form
Switch
a
is
fucking
conceived
sentence.
well.
You know that by now, don't you?
But the results are fun.
The
But-
results are in.
I still think it's gonna be a Nintendo or a Smash 4 Deluxe Edition.
Yes, they did that with Mario
Maybe.
Kart. Like,
Yeah.
talking about that subject, we were just talking about Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Like,
Yeah, that's how I thought about it, because you mentioned
but
it.
that's pretty much a completely new game. Like, there are so many new
Well.
features in that game. Well, it's not a
Yeah.
new game, but there are so many
There,
new.
there wasn't that much new. There were only a few characters and battle mode was added.
Like, there were a lot of few small details. Like, you could change your character in mid race.
no,
like-
what the fuck?
No, not
Is that true?
mid race, but not mid tour. Like, if you finished one of the races in a
Are
thing.
you sure about that?
I don't talk about like in one map. Like if you change
Yeah,
maps,
but are you like when you do a cup?
yes,
Are you like you do one race and then you finish?
I
it and
am
then you switch?
95% positive.
I have not heard anything about that.
I've seen a lot of YouTubers do that. Like I said, I've turned it to a little bit of a.
Are you sure though? Because I'm not.
I'm 95% sure. Like
Okay, I guess.
maybe it was just clever editing, but I've seen people like do that.
I guess I'm just gonna have to take your word for that one, but I'm not sure.
Like,
I haven't seen
Don't
anything of
trust me
that.
too much. Like
Let's just
you're talking to me.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's say they have done that. They have added that. I mean, that would be a huge game mechanic. I don't really know if they would add that in a deluxe edition.
Yeah, by the way, like I was watching a video yesterday, no, not to yesterday, today about Mario Kart, where they would pick a new random character every single race. So yeah, that pretty much means that they're going to have to
But
change.
is that a game mode or?
No, it's an actual thing. Like they were just inventing a little mini game in the actual normal thing.
But was that in a cup or just random races they did? Because in random races, of course, you can do that.
I'm not sure about that. Like, don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it's possible.
Okay. Well, if they added that and a party mode and some new characters, which are DLC characters, I think.
Are
Not
there
sure.
DLC characters?
There are. I know there are DLC characters because you can be Link.
Oh yeah, that I know that, but I didn't know it was a character. You
Yeah.
can be some characters from Animal Crossing and Splatoon as well.
Yeah, I think they added that in the deluxe edition. Those were the characters they added. But yeah, I don't know. I think the Smash, going back to that, I think it's still gonna be like.
I really hope it's gonna be a new game. But yeah, my hopes aren't too high.
Yeah, if you keep your hopes not too high, then
I don't want to be disappointed.
exactly.
I've been disappointed enough already.
Yeah.
So, what else? Are you looking up if you could change makeup?
No, Strikers Online in Halo.
Ah,
So I'm just saying, like, I'm gonna join soon.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we covered a lot today.
Yeah, I mean
What?
the podcast isn't that long. We're at 37 minutes.
Yeah, but we
pretty soon.
basically pulled all of the content we have right now out of our. Like, it's not like we prepared. So
That's true.
I think it's a pretty good accomplishment that we've came this far. Like, I wasn't expecting it when we were talking about the alien stuff. Like, I wasn't expecting we would actually get something done today.
Yeah, I think. Um. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, well, yeah. I guess it's done.
I guess. This was a short one, guys. Only like 40 minutes.
It was
I
a pretty
think.
short one, but yeah.
I hope
If
you
there's
guys
nothing to
enjoyed
say.
anyway. Leave a like if
Like
you
the
did.
video, leave a comment,
Yeah,
subscribe.
leave a comment about a topic, maybe gaming related, maybe not. Give us something to work with. Maybe you could ask like a question of sorts, like what do we think of X, and then just yeah, so we can talk about that. We have a topic. Probably nothing gonna be there, but anyway, yeah, we'll see. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I guess we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.
Waar?
Zo, hey.
Fucking hell, ik moet pissen. Ik ben zo terug.